Welcome to this extraordinary journey into the depths of energy manipulation. Today, we'll explore ancient wisdom that was once reserved only for those who reached the 33rd degree in certain esoteric traditions. This hidden knowledge reveals how energy flows through everything around us and, more importantly, how we can learn to harness and direct it through conscious intention. The universe operates on fundamental principles of energy. Everything you see, touch, and experience is essentially energy vibrating at different frequencies. What makes this knowledge so powerful is that once you understand these principles, you can begin to work with energy in ways that might seem almost magical to the uninitiated. What many don't realize is that we're constantly manipulating energy in our daily lives, albeit unconsciously. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, and every intention you set creates ripples in the energetic field that surrounds us. The difference between someone who understands these occult principles and someone who doesn't is simply awareness and intentionality. The first principle you must understand is that energy is neutral. It's neither good nor bad until consciousness assigns it meaning and direction. This is a fundamental teaching that initiates receive when approaching these advanced levels of knowledge. The energy itself is pure potential, waiting to be shaped by intention. Ancient texts describe this energy using different terms: prana, chi, life force, orgone, or simply the ether. Regardless of what name it goes by, it refers to the same fundamental substance that permeates all existence. This omnipresent energy field connects everything in the universe, making it possible for your thoughts and intentions to influence reality beyond your physical body. Working with energy requires developing a sensitivity that most people have suppressed in our materialistic society. Children naturally sense this energy field until they're taught to ignore it. Redeveloping this sensitivity involves quieting the analytical mind and allowing your intuitive faculties to emerge. Let's explore some practical applications of these principles. The simplest form of energy manipulation begins with your breath. Conscious breathing is the foundation of all advanced energy work. When you inhale, visualize energy entering your body, and when you exhale, direct that energy with intention. Your hands contain energy centers that can be trained to sense and direct energy. Try holding your palms facing each other about 6 inches apart. Focus your attention on the space between them and breathe slowly. Many people begin to feel a tingling sensation, pressure, or warmth. This isn't imagination, but your growing awareness of the energy field. The ancients understood that sound vibrations can organize and direct energy with remarkable precision. This is why chanting, mantras, and specific tonal patterns are used in rituals across cultures. Each sound creates a distinct energetic pattern that resonates with different aspects of reality. One of the most closely guarded secrets is understanding how group consciousness amplifies energy manipulation. When multiple people focus their intention on the same outcome, the effect isn't merely additive, but exponential. This principle explains why ceremonies and rituals involving groups have been central to esoteric traditions. The moon phases and planetary positions create specific energetic conditions that can either enhance or hinder different types of energy work. Learning to work with these natural cycles rather than against them is like sailing with the wind instead of against it. The timing of your energy work can dramatically affect its potency. Advanced practitioners learn to work with elemental energies, the qualities associated with earth, air, fire, and water. Each element carries specific properties that can be invoked and directed. Earth energy provides stability, air brings clarity, fire transforms, while water flows and cleanses. By combining these elemental energies, virtually any energetic quality can be created. The principle of resonance is fundamental to advanced energy work. Like a tuning fork that causes another of the same frequency to vibrate, you can create change by establishing a resonant connection between your intention and your target. This explains why having a personal item from someone makes energy work directed toward them more effective. Symbols have been used throughout history as tools for energy manipulation because they create specific patterns in the subtle field. When you focus on a symbol, your consciousness interacts with the energy pattern it represents. This is why sacred geometry, sigils, and other symbolic systems play such an important role in esoteric traditions. Rituals serve as programming sequences for energy manipulation. Each element of a ritual, the movements, words, tools, and timing, creates a specific energetic pattern that, when combined properly, produces reliable results. Modern practitioners can create their own rituals once they understand these principles. Energy follows the path of least resistance, much like water flowing downhill. This principle explains why establishing clear channels for energy flow is essential before attempting advanced manifestation work. If your energetic system contains blockages or contradictory patterns, your results will be unpredictable. The principle of correspondence teaches that patterns repeat across different scales of existence. As above, so below, as within, so without. This Hermetic principle reveals why working with a small representation of something can affect the larger reality it corresponds to. This is the basis for practices like using models or images as focal points for energy work. One of the most practical applications involves understanding how emotions function as energy amplifiers. Your emotional state dramatically affects the power and quality of your energy work. Masters learn to generate and direct specific emotional states as tools, rather than being controlled by them. The principle of entrainment reveals how rhythmic patterns synchronize energetic systems. When you establish a consistent rhythm through drumming, chanting, or even regular breathing, you create a coherent field that makes energy manipulation more effective. The rhythm creates a carrier wave that can be modulated with specific intentions. Understanding the role of thresholds and transitions is essential for advanced work. Dawn, dusk, equinoxes, solstices, and other transitional times create natural openings in the energetic field where change can be introduced more easily. Working at these threshold times can dramatically increase the effectiveness of your practice. Advanced practitioners understand that consciousness exists at multiple levels simultaneously. While your conscious mind might hold one intention, your subconscious might hold contradictory patterns. Effective energy work requires alignment across all levels of consciousness. This explains the emphasis on shadow work and higher self-connection in esoteric traditions. The concept of energetic nodes and networks explains why certain points in the body, the earth, or any system have disproportionate influence when manipulated. These nodes act as control points where relatively small inputs can create large-scale changes throughout the system. This is the principle behind acupuncture points and ley line intersections. Advanced practitioners understand the role of boundaries in energy work. Every system has energetic boundaries that determine what influences can enter and exit. Learning to perceive and modify these boundaries allows for sophisticated protection and selective permeability. This isn't about building impenetrable walls, but creating intelligent filters. Understanding the role of catalysts in energy systems can dramatically enhance your effectiveness. Certain substances, sounds, or even thoughts can act as catalysts that facilitate energetic transformations without being consumed in the process. Crystal formations, specific tonal frequencies, and certain states of consciousness serve this catalytic function. The concept of energetic imprinting explains how spaces, objects, and even people retain the energetic patterns they're repeatedly exposed to. This principle underlies why sacred spaces feel different from ordinary locations. They've been imprinted with specific energetic qualities through consistent practice. The principle of energetic leverage explains why certain actions have disproportionate effects. Just as a small force, applied precisely at a lever's fulcrum, can move great weights, small energetic inputs at critical junctures can create massive shifts. This is why precision is often more important than raw power in sophisticated energy work. One practical application involves understanding how intention creates pathways in the energy field. When you consistently hold a specific intention, you literally carve channels through which that intention can manifest more easily in the future. This explains why initial manifestations often require significant effort, while subsequent similar manifestations happen more easily. Advanced practitioners understand how different dimensions of consciousness interact with the energy field. Alpha, theta, delta, and gamma brainwave states each create distinct conditions for energy manipulation. Learning to shift intentionally between these states gives you access to different qualities and capabilities. The principle of energetic coherence reveals why unified fields are exponentially more powerful than fragmented ones. When all aspects of your being, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions align with your intention, you create a coherent field that acts as a single, powerful force rather than scattered influences. Understanding the role of gratitude in energy work goes beyond simple positivity. Gratitude creates a unique energetic signature that opens channels for receiving. By expressing genuine gratitude for results before they physically manifest, you create an energetic pattern that pulls those results toward you more efficiently. The concept of energetic mirroring reveals how external reality reflects our internal energetic patterns. When you encounter persistent patterns in your external experience, they're often reflecting something in your own energy field that's calling for attention. Understanding this mirroring function allows you to use external circumstances as feedback for internal alignment. Advanced practitioners understand how attention functions as an actual energetic current. Your attention isn't just awareness, but a tangible force that delivers energy to whatever it focuses upon. Learning to direct this attention current with precision allows you to energize specific aspects of reality while withdrawing energy from others. Understanding how certain sounds create specific geometrical patterns in the energy field allows for precision work through vocal techniques. Different vowel sounds, tones, and harmonics generate distinct energetic structures that can be directed with intention. This explains the emphasis on precise pronunciation in mantric traditions. The concept of energetic imprinting reveals how intention can be embedded into physical substances. Water is particularly receptive to this imprinting, which explains its universal use in blessing and charging practices across traditions. Understanding this property allows you to create charged substances that carry specific energetic patterns. Advanced practitioners understand how geometrical proportions create specific energetic effects. The golden ratio, sacred geometric forms, and certain numerical relationships generate distinct energetic signatures when incorporated into physical structures or visualizations. This explains the recurring use of certain proportions in sacred architecture worldwide. The principle of energetic resonant transfer explains how qualities can be transmitted between systems without direct contact. When two systems share a resonant frequency, energy can jump between them across apparent gaps. Understanding this principle allows for non-local work and explains phenomena like distant healing. Advanced practitioners understand how to work with the principle of energetic debt and credit. Every energetic transaction creates balanced accounts that seek equilibrium over time. By understanding these mechanics, you can create sustainable practices that maintain positive energetic balances rather than depleting your resources. The principle of energetic translation reveals how intentions can be expressed across different mediums while maintaining their essential pattern. This allows you to translate an intention from thought to emotion to physical action to energetic projection, amplifying it at each stage. We encourage you to begin exploring these principles in your own experience. Start with the simple practices we've described and observe the results with an open mind. Journal your experiences, notice patterns, and gradually build your understanding through direct observation rather than belief. If you've found value in this exploration of energy manipulation principles, please support our work by subscribing to the channel and sharing this video with others who might benefit. Visit our website for additional resources, practice guides, and community support for your journey. Remember that this knowledge becomes truly powerful only through application. Theory without practice remains merely intellectual entertainment.